Welcome back to the Common Sense Grandma. My name is Michelle. Thank you for joining me today. And I wanted to give you a couple of updates. One of them is we're going to take a little trip out to the garden. I went out there this morning and filmed that, so I will insert that right here. Hi friends, I wanted to show you something here that has happened in my garden, and this is the second year in a row. These two tomato plants both have spider mites, and I'm not going to use the tomatoes. I don't feel comfortable using the tomatoes. It's just icky. It gets this like film on it, and I've already taken down, I had one over here. This one that I had here was a Cherokee purple. It was huge. It filled that whole space. And I also had an eggplant. Same thing that happened. I don't know why. I haven't had any aphids or tomato worms for 2 years now. I have marigolds planted all throughout here. And very frustrating. Has that happened to you? All I could see, or I should say all I found how to fix it is to take it down and get rid of it, bag it up. On the Cherokee purple, I did put it in the green trash. I hope that that's okay. It just got picked up today. Now my green stalks, everything looks a little weathered because it is warm, and I haven't watered. I didn't water yesterday and I haven't watered today. I'm about to do that, but here are my beautiful green stalks. They do need some work. I actually have lettuce in the house ready to bring out. I've got them, I soaked the seeds. Here's the other one. And it's funny, these strawberry plants, they actually haven't had much fruit, and I don't see very many flowers. There's some here, I don't know why. My strawberry plants here have done really well, but who knows. And then over here, we do have beautiful, beautiful tomatoes here. And this is a purple tomato. It's a different variety than the purple Cherokee. But here I've got a couple volunteer tomatoes amongst the Fresno chilies. I've got a Roma here, and then in the back, a most delicious cherry tomato. They're the best cherry tomatoes I've ever had. I do need to pick. I don't know where they all went. There's one here. There was a lot yesterday. That is odd. I don't know. I just wanted to show you though that, oh, we're a little crooked here, sorry. I just wanted to share with you about spider mites. It's very frustrating, but what are you gonna do? I did get a lot of tomatoes out of it already. My freezer, I have one shelf, it's almost full of tomatoes. So I think I'm gonna do crushed tomatoes, can those up next week. And this video is actually attached to the video that I did yesterday. I had filmed this part yesterday, and for some reason the video came out sideways, so we're doing it again. So I hope you're having a good time in your garden. I hope you're gardening. It's such a blessing. We've been going up to water our daughter's garden. She has a huge garden. They live on 7 acres, and this is probably her second or third year gardening there. And I just, it's so much pride when you have a child that's also gardening. I just love it. So we'll end this little portion of the video here, but thank you for joining me outdoors. I also wanted to share with you one of the meals that I just put together. I don't have it here. I used the cream of something soup or cream of anything soup. And so that will come in at the last part of today's video. But I wanted to just share with you also how much these meals in the freezer have blessed me. Last weekend, our grandkids came home and their mom, and they said, oh no, we don't need anything to eat. I think this was last Friday. And I said, okay, but of course I know they're going to eat. So I pulled out a chicken curry meal that I just needed to put in the Instant Pot, add half a can of coconut milk, and let it go. And it was still a little bit frozen, so I think I cooked it for about 25 minutes. and it was fine. It did need a little bit more seasoning, just some salt and pepper, and it was delicious. And of course, they all ate again. So I'm glad that I made that meal. And then another day, I think on Sunday, my husband and I had to go up to our daughter's and water her garden. They had been on vacation then. And when we came home, I was driving, and I get off the exit, and what do I see in front of me but In-N-Out Burger? And I thought, oh, that would be so nice for dinner. I don't have to cook that way. And then I remembered, wait a minute, I have a lot of meals in the freezer. And so I pulled out the tater tot casserole, the small one. I think I made 2 or 3 of them, maybe 2, a big one and a small one. I took the small one and I just unwrapped it all, left some plastic wrap on it and poked some holes. And I put it in the microwave for 5 minutes at a time. I did that 3 times. It was perfect. It was fine. I don't normally like to use the microwave to cook in, but sometimes we do what we have to do. And I wrote down some things here. Oh, I know. When the grandkids were here last weekend also, everybody was busy that day. I think it was Sunday. It was Saturday. It doesn't matter. I pulled out the big lasagna, and what a treat that was. That was so nice to have, that I didn't have to go and make anything that day. I didn't have to pull everything out and cook. And in the summer when it's really hot, I'm not real motivated to cook. And so having these meals, all different forms, different varieties in the freezer really, really helps. It helps with my sanity, let's just say, of having something ready to go, and I don't have to worry about it. Now, do I still cook? Yes. 2 nights ago, I made salmon, and we had rice, and I made spinach, kind of a garlicky spinach. It was really good, and then some fresh vegetables, and it was so good. But having these other meals just makes it so much easier. And then in the next little part here, I will share the meatballs that I made the sauce for, and you know how I did that. And of course, I will tag on at the end the links to the other videos where I made those meals so you can see that. I hope you are all having a great summer. I appreciate spending time with you, and enjoy these next part of the video. I thought I would bring you along to do a taste test of our cream of something soup mix that we made together last week. So what I'm going to do here is put in the 1/3 cup of the soup mix in the pot here, and then I have 1 1/4 cups of water, and I put in some freeze-dried mushrooms. I have this freeze-dried mushrooms here. You know, you can get them from many places online, a big number 10 can, and they're so handy because when you buy fresh mushrooms, sometimes you forget about them and they go bad or something. So I love having these freeze-dried mushrooms on hand. So what I'm going to do is make this, and then I'm going to put it on top of these meatballs that we made a few weeks ago together. This will be for my husband's and my lunch today. And then we'll do a taste test. So once I get this cooked up, I'll show it to you. Ooh, it looks good. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So let me go get this warmed up, and then I'll taste test with you. Okay, I warmed this up. It took about 5 minutes or so. I hope you can see that. It is delicious. It does not taste like cream of mushroom from a can at all. It did not need any salt or pepper. It's just right. And what is so nice about this is it's very fresh. There's a lot of herbs in here that we had put in. And I can't believe how good it tastes. So I've got it here on these meatballs, which I just put in the microwave for a couple of minutes to get them going faster because we are hungry. So here you go. I'm going to put this in the toaster oven for maybe 10 minutes or so, and then we'll do a taste test. It took about 10-12 minutes or so in the oven because I had microwaved the meatballs to get them defrosted. So here we go. And I am going to make my husband's plate. And you know, a trick that I do when I reheat rice, I just put a wet paper towel, a little bit of water in there just to kind of help steam it. My big rice cooker will stay hot for a day or so, but this one doesn't do that. So I am looking forward to this meal. We don't have very much rice in here. I'll make rice again later. And let's do this. I have to say, this was really, really good. I'm very happy with this. And I hope it's not too loud in here. It's just, how hot is it? Oh, it's only 93. That's not bad. That's cool. It says 97 for today. Let me get some fresh vegetables. This is my last cucumber. Oh, so sad. I'm going to replant some more. I think I still have time. But here is a nice lunch. Do you guys know Filipinos eat with a spoon and fork? I don't, but my husband does. All right, let's try one of these. You know, I really am self-conscious about eating in front of you, so I'm just gonna take one little bite. So good. Really, really good. Now, I think one variation we could do with this, well, there's a couple. One is put some sour cream in. I think that would be really good. So it'd be kind of a stroganoff-y thing. I think you could do the same thing here with chicken. I have cooked chicken in the refrigerator. That would be another way to go. I think that would be really good. But thank you so much for joining me today. Sorry it's kind of a mess here. This is real life, real cooking. I just appreciate all of you, and thank you for liking and subscribing. My numbers are going up, so I really, really appreciate that. I send you love and blessings, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.